It's kind of a nod to the train history in Florida. Obviously, trains played a significant role in developing Florida. Train come a-rolling down the wooden rail, made from the labor of the men in chains. Gonna build a city of stock and trade, if not for yellow fever and the hurricane. Yet the little town of Port St. Joe, an 8-mile stretch from Lake Wimico, remains today. Later came a train from Jacksonville, rolling across the state to Cedar Key. Out of Fernandina at the break of dawn, through the Civil War and bankruptcy. Iron Dragon rolling through the swamp pine, Cedar Key sitting at the end of the line remains today. The very first settler to the first boom town, make a little money bringing tourists down. Cotton and tobacco, phosphate mine, working and relying on a railroad line. For better or worse, it remains the same. Wouldn't have a nickel, but for the train. Flagler needed trains for his hotel, the Ponce de Leon and St. Augustine. Later on he headed down to Biscayne Bay, making his way to the Florida Keys. Hear that rumbling rolling down the coast, might be the sound of Mr. Flagler's ghost remains today. From the very first settler to the first boom town, make a little money bringing tourists down. Cotton and tobacco, phosphate mine, working and relying on the railroad line. For better or worse, it remains the same. Wouldn't have a nickel, but for the train. Certainly didn't put these in a instrument-friendly order, but that's usually how pretty much my life goes.
You got waves on your fingers. In the middle of a battle is a little of the way you talk. You shine, You shout